So if y'all been following me for the past week, I did a video on New York and how the parents are protesting outside of brothels because they are located exactly in front of the kids' school, elementary schools and whatnot. But now it looks like New York is actually taking a stance, and they have an operation called Operation Roosevelt, where they are literally deploying police officers, firefighters, and etc. to help get rid of all the brothels or illegal massage parlors on the streets of New York. Let's tune into the video and see what's going on out here in these streets.
Well, an effort to clean up a troubled section of Queens involving multiple city agencies.
That's right. They're focusing on quality of life concerns and crime, all of it along Roosevelt Avenue. That's where we find Good Day's Briella Tomasetti. She's in the Jackson Heights section this morning with what's being done. What's happening, Briella?
Yeah, Dan and Tashani, good morning to both of you. So the mayor's office, the NYPD, and a slew of city agencies plan to come out here to Roosevelt Avenue and tackle those quality of life issues head on. We have seen our fair share of police making their way up and down the avenue throughout the morning. So certainly from our viewpoint, an increased police presence. The problem is this operation only lasts, as of right now, up to 90 days. So the question remains, will that be enough time to get Roosevelt Avenue back in order? It's been a problem for years.
Prostitution, people selling illegal drugs.
And now the city is aiming to clean up Roosevelt Avenue by surging police onto the busy Queens thoroughfare filled with brothels, sex trafficking, illegal street vendors, and other quality of life issues.
Manpower is real. 9 lieutenants, 42 sergeants, 176 police officers.
Mayor Adams says Operation Restore Roosevelt is a multi-agency approach. The Department of Buildings will enforce illegal occupancies. The Department of Transportation will crack down on dilapidated dining sheds. The FDNY will identify fire hazards, while the Department of Sanitation will address vendor violations and illegal dumping.
Well, it looks like the mayor is still doing his job, even though the FBI is investigating him and charged him with some corruption. It's good to see that he's at least still doing his job. He's cleaning up the streets of New York. He's trying to go out with a bang at least. And I give him props for that. I got to give him some props because, you know, it's not like everybody can do this type of stuff under pressure, especially the amount of pressure that he's getting. So I give him props. He's heard what the people want, and he's heard what the people are saying out there on these streets, and he's actually putting effect to what's going on out there with these brothels and these pretty much dirty streets, which you got to give him some props for this, because this is actually a good thing for New York. But let's continue.
Dumping.
The NYPD will be working to reduce retail theft and the sale of stolen goods. Additionally, removing illegal, unlicensed vendors and illegal vehicles in the surrounding area, which is important to all of you. And also eliminating prostitution.
Earlier in the day, cops did a sweep aimed at tracking down alleged sex workers, dismantling vendors selling illegal clothing, and confiscating unregistered scooters from street corners. Last month, we followed behind police as they raided a brothel on Roosevelt Avenue. Cops stormed inside, rescued a woman who they claim was a victim of sex trafficking, and arrested a man accused of paying for sex. Neighbors
I don't know how I feel about that. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how I feel. I feel like she should be arrested too, honestly. I don't think that she was saved. I think that she was getting paid for what she wanted to do. Now, I get it. Some people are forced into this type of work. Some people are forced as a kid to do this type of things, and those people I fully understand. A lot of people that sign up for this thing on a regular basis because they actually want to be out there on these streets. So it's I don't know how I feel about it. I think they should do more due diligence before they just say they saved someone. Maybe they did do their due diligence and they did save someone, but if they're putting that information out there to the public, I hope they did actually do their due diligence and making sure that this woman is not going to go back out there next week and start selling the coochie again. I'll be honest with you. So let's continue.
Families and local business owners are relieved to see that the city is finally taking action.
We have a school across the street. Kids from, I think, 5 years old, they attend to school, and I guess it's not a good, it's not a good thing.
Other problem areas include 125th Street in Harlem, East 14th Street, and Washington Square Park. Over the past year and a half, the city has responded to more than 800 community complaints across all of these areas. For now, though, we're live here in Jackson Heights. Dan, it's Johnny. Back to you.
Hopefully I can.
I gotta give it up to New York, man. They did something good this week, man. They did good. They did something good. I'm so proud of New York. I'm happy for New York. I'm glad that you guys are cleaning up y'all streets, making this place a better place for the kids that are out there, for the adults that are out there, and just making the streets just a more legit street that you would actually want to be a part of, a community that you would want to be a part of. I'm glad that they're doing this. I hope it works out for them. It seems like they got the manpower they need to crack down on all of this and clean up their brothel situation. And get really get the streets back clean, man. It's a lot can change in a couple of days if they get this thing together. So shout out to Mayor Adams for putting this into play. I believe that this was a great move for the city of New York. I know he's still under a lot of pressure, a lot of scrutiny, and I don't know how exactly his case is going to work out, but he's still at least trying to go out with a bang and giving New York something to look forward to. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if y'all are new. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Dgotsauce, man. Until next time, peace.